Well, my name is Bryan Nguyen. I graduated in 2003 with a degree in computer science and specialization in information systems, and I also did a minor in management. Well, at the time when I was in high school, I knew that I was pretty much going towards technology. And I didn't know what computer science was. I didn't know anything about programming. I was just playing around with whatever tools I had. I remember coming into ICS 21, first day class, and the program was, it was tough, but it was well structured because they basically taught you what a function was and what are variables and how to define variables, and basically growing it in complexity to a point where you can start to understand how things work on a global scale. ACM stands for Association for Computing Machinery. It was an undergraduate undergraduate and graduate group of students who were focused on promoting computing. And I thought, this is where I need to be. And the group ACM was very integral in acting as a bridge between students who were ignorant of the situation or didn't necessarily know how to get to where they wanted to go, and the industry who needed bodies but just couldn't get enough. And so that's when I decided, hey, these are the right people to be associated with, and this was the right way to go. Yeah, this firm is Freeman & Smiley. I looked at my options, and my route basically kind of forked. I could continue in technology and go with the MBA and continue with what I'm doing now, or jumping into a completely new field, not necessarily better or worse, but something that I always felt I had an itch for, something I wanted to explore in the law because it has such a direct effect on everyone's lives. You don't want to go through the ICS program 4 or 5 years later, and then when you look back, all you remember was, I was in lab, I took midterms and finals, and that was it. You have no real story to tell about your time there. So I was always big on having a balance. And one of the things I did was I enrolled in the intro social dance class, and I just found it very enjoyable in that sense. And I just continued with it, and I wanted to explore it further and just carry on. And when I graduated, I pursued that hobby, and I went to private studios and private coaching to improve my skills. The education at ICS really is a gateway or pathway to just anything you want to do, anything you can think of. If you want to do law, you want to do technology, you want to do management, you want to go dance, or you want to do music, this is really a foundation, and this is something that should be taken seriously because it really does bear a lot of fruit when done properly and done correctly. And so I think most people find it very rewarding because this is one path to a path of many.